Hey, it's BrickTsar, and I need more time in the day. It's I got like 30 minutes before I got to leave for work, so I'm going to try to do a special. Well, it's not special, but yeah, I wasted 7 seconds of this video doing the bat theme. So this is BrickTsar Answer Thingy, and I'm going to answer just to go through these questions as quickly as I can. I may need to give some more time to some of these. I haven't even looked at them. So, except for one, I did respond to a question, but now I realize it's a bat question. So anyway, this is from our videos from yesterday. And one is, how do you get the royalty-free music? Do you download it from the website? If so, how? Or do you buy it from iTunes? And that's from Star Wars Guy 4427. Um, you can't put non-royalty-free music on your videos and monetize it. You can put it, but it may not play in certain countries or even in your own country, and you won't get any of the monetization money. So I use Kevin MacLeod's music, which is www.incompetech.com. There's links in every video that I have in the description that use his music. And he requires that you put the title of the song and a link to him or give him credit in any video that you use his music. But you can get the monetization from it. And there's others that have that as well. Other websites, it's royalty-free music. So you do a search for royalty-free music and you can find websites. Some have different rules. Kevin MacLeod is super easy to do, and he is a super cool guy. And you can actually send him money if you like. He will take it. Lego Buff Productions. Which Lego set has taken you the longest to build? Oh, I guess I should have looked at these before. The Tower Bridge took a long time. That's the biggest Lego set I've ever built. Tower Bridge. And I want to rebuild it. I took it apart. Should have never done that. Let's see. Lego Hobbit. Do you have a picture of what you look like when you were a younger teenager? And could you show us in a bat video? Let me write that one down. Lego Hobbit. I'm using my high-tech pen here. Picture when I was younger. When I was younger. If anybody else wants to see that, let me know. I'll look for something. I actually have been looking for pictures of me younger with Lego in them, but we didn't take a lot of pictures around the house like that. It's usually when we went out. We do have some home movies, and my sister has all of our 8mm home movies, and I don't recall any Lego being in them, but there are definitely pictures of me. And there's one video, not video, but it's a film that I want to get a copy of, and I want to upload it on my other channel. It's me riding the Crescent, the Southern Crescent, when I was like 7 or 8 years old. So that one I want to get. I may have been 6. I can't remember what year it was, but it's just about a 3-minute film of my ride on the Crescent, Southern Crescent. That was a train, if you don't know. All right, Brick Reviews 99. What is your favorite Lego set remade? Probably the Main Street. They remade Main Street. I like Main Street, and it's nice to get that one remade again. Or the Metro Liner. There's not a lot of variations, so I was glad they re-released the Metro Liner, and I was able to get it really super cheap. It was like $70 because they Tuesday morning a store cleared them out, and anyway, yeah, I say the Metro Liner instead of the Main Street. That was my favorite one they remade. So that was from that video. That was the one on filming. And now, Brendan Wong asks, is your Lego City going to include just mock buildings, a mix of both, or just Lego bought sets? It'll be a mix. The reason I say that is I'm not, Jane, he's pretty proud, and rightly so, of not having any Lego sets in his city. It's all his mocks, and that is good. It's not good to the other extreme where it's only sets. So I think a mix is good because, you know, the modulars, I like the modulars. I don't want to mess some of them up. I like the things that Lego for Chris does where he modifies them, makes them bigger, things like that. But I'll have a mix. I like to keep my modulars and some other houses, but it will be a mix. That's a good question. Very good question, Brendan Wong. Friction Pin. What's up, man? It says, what is your most fond Lego-related memory as a youngster? The only thing I can seem to remember, I don't know if this is a fond memory, is I had the windmill set and I had the hospital. And I used to envision in my mind what it would be like to have the other sets. And this is before the minifigure, all right? This is when you had the little pre-minifigure minifigures. And I used to visualize just having a big setup on the floor. Now, in my mind, it was on the floor. But it's like I was wanting to have that big city. So I was envisioning a city when I was a kid back in the 70s. So I used to dream about getting all the other city sets when I was a kid. I don't know if that's a fond memory. Star Wars guy asked another question. Are you going to make a stop motion? I want to. Haven't done it yet. Lynsie Ann. Lynsie Ann. That's Lynsie. Ask, what is the best deal you ever got on a Lego set? That's when I went to the, well, there's been a few. I would say it is the Final Duel 2. The Star Wars set. I think it's 7201. I'm not going to bother to look it up, but it's the one with Luke Skywalker, a clone trooper, and Imperial Guard. And there was a store called KB Toys that went out of business, and I picked up a couple of hundred of those for like 88 cents. And that was a pretty good deal. And I've had some other good ones like that where I've gotten just like a couple of hundred sets, but none under $1 like that. So that was pretty good. Of course, it's a small set, but the Stormtroopers back then were selling for $3 on eBay, and I thought that was great. I mean, if I'd held them, I could get even more probably today for some of that stuff. So that's probably my best deal. And those instructions are still in my store for some of those sets. I've sold most of all the pieces already. CDlegoblog, another good channel. What is your favorite classic space sub thing? Example, M-Tron, Blacktron. Don't like it. I shouldn't say I don't like them. Maybe the one that only had the 4 sets. The is it not Futuron? It's the one that did the monorail. The name escapes me, but I like classic space. Classic space. So the sub themes didn't really appeal to me, but the one with the monorail, which was see, now I gotta look it up. See, in fact, I did the same thing in a video a few days ago where I couldn't remember what the sub theme was for the monorail. It is Unitron. Unitron. Those look cool with the black and the blue. The Unitron and the dark blue, trans dark blue. Those are pretty cool. And I think there was only 4 Unitron sets. I may be wrong on that. Mardi Gras Man 23 asks, what is the origin of the green table? When I was making my table, I wanted it to be in Lego colors in case I didn't have the base plates all over the table. So we took a base plate to Home Depot, had them scan it, and the green is the color of a base plate. And Mega Panzer 13, who's actually got a comment on here, cool video, he has a table this same color. He did the same thing. All right, so that's all the questions. I appreciate it. There's somebody had asked earlier, and I couldn't find the comment. I'm sorry. I said, what's your favorite shampoo bottle? I remember the question. I can't remember who asked it. And I apologize for that. If I can find the question again, I'll put the link in the description. He asked, what's your favorite Lego shampoo bottle? I don't really have a favorite shampoo bottle. That's a shampoo bottle. That's a Belleville shampoo. Or is it a wine bottle? It's hard to tell. They're all the same, the wine bottles and the shampoo bottles, you just put a sticker on them and then you call it whatever you want. Don't really have a favorite, but it's neat, the little accessories that you can get. And here's another one that's a Fabuland wheelbarrow that the handle's broken off, so I've placed an order from Europe. I hope it comes before the end of February because I want to review this set that has the wheelbarrow for February. I got the other Fabuland sets that we will be doing. So anyway, that's this episode of BrickTsar Answer Thingy. Thank you for your questions, and I will try to answer some of them better and maybe give you a picture of young BrickTsar one day. I wasn't BrickTsar back then. I was a little boy whose pants didn't fit correctly because we were poor and had holes. You know, when I was a kid, I had holes in the knees of my blue jeans and stuff. That was because you wore them until you wore them out. And I remember I had a job at a mall one time when I used to work during the day for the phone company. And I was at this place, I think it's called Hollister. And they were selling jeans with holes in them. I'm like, wait a minute, people buy it like that now? What's wrong with you? I said, we had holes in our jeans because we wore them out. So anyway, that was not planned. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is BrickTsar.